Welcome to another episode of Newswheel from Atomic Gears, and today's top news segments are Launchpad and Auto Updates. So let's start with our first segment, Launchpad. So the first news of this segment is here. McLaren on Indian streets. Official launch soon. McLaren, a British automotive manufacturing brand, is now all set to launch its variety of lineup in India. Finally, Indian customers can buy it easily from the dealerships in India. There are also reports that McLaren also tried to enter the Indian market in 2012 and 2019 but wasn't successful in doing so. But now in 2021 they finally made it. McLaren is coming up with their top 3 models. The first is McLaren GT. It's a mid-engine supercar with 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine producing 612 horsepower and 630 Nm of torque. And the second car is McLaren 720S. In its both coupe and spider variant with 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine producing 720 horsepower and 770 Nm of torque. The third and last car is the recently launched McLaren Artura. Artura is based on the new MCLA carbon fiber monocoque platform. Artura is a hybrid supercar unlike other McLarens. It comes with 3-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid engine delivering total of 680 horsepower with 720 Nm of torque. Now coming to the next car of this segment, Mercedes-Benz New Generation S-Class. New Generation S-Class is going to be on sale from 17 June 2021. The flagship sedan of Mercedes-Benz will go on sale from 17th of June. S-Class was launched globally in September 2020 last year and finally reached India this year. First few models will be fully imported, but later it's going to be assembled in India promoting the Made in India, and pricing starts from 1.5 crore ex-showroom. The new 2021 S-Class is 34mm longer, 51mm wider and 12mm taller than its previous model. It is available in both petrol and diesel variant with various engine options, and all engines are paired with 9-speed automatic gearbox. Now our next car is 2021 Jaguar F-Pace. JLR launched the new 2021 Jaguar F-Pace in India with a price tag of 69.99 lakhs ex-showroom. The new F-Pace is offered with R-Dynamic S variant with 2 new color options of Mars Red and Sienna Tan. It is available in 2.0-liter petrol and diesel engine options with a next-gen turbocharged Ingenium diesel engine. The new design also includes wider bonnet, larger grille with diamond detailing Jaguar logo. Additionally, it also features 3D surround camera, Meridian audio system with more dynamic and bolder cockpit design with more focus on the driver. Now coming to the last car of this segment, Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. British super luxury car maker Rolls-Royce Motor Cars has unveiled its latest coach-built vehicle, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. Rolls-Royce says that the Boat Tail is not a concept created but rather a product that was built after the culmination of a 4-year collaboration with 3 of its most special clients. The company will be building 3 boat tails in total, whereby the 3 cars would share a common body. Taking inspiration from a sailing boat and a yacht and the original 1932 Rolls-Royce Phantom II Continental Boat Tail Tourer, the new age Boat Tail is a soft top convertible that is nearly 5.8 meters long, and it costs whopping $28 million, which is about 205 crore rupees in Indian currency. Now coming to the second segment, the auto updates. Let's start with the first news of the auto updates. Tata Nexon completes 2 lakh production units. Tata Motors already produced 1,50,000 units of Nexon in November 2020, and last 50,000 units were produced within 6 months despite the pandemic. Tata Nexon is among the top 3 best-selling sub-concept SUVs in the Indian market. Nexon became the first car in India to achieve 5 stars in the global NCAP crash test and presented safety as their first priority. Coming to the second news, Rimac beats Tesla. Rimac produced the fastest electric car in the world. It was unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show back in 2018 as a concept version. Now officially named as Nivera, packed with a 120 kWh battery pack which sends power to 4 electric motors. The combined power of the motor delivers 1888 horsepower, which launches Nivera from a standstill to 100 km/h in horrifying 1.85 seconds, which is 0.5 seconds quicker than Tesla Roadster, which deals like a case of life and death in the automotive world. The Nivera also uses the world's first ever steer-by-wire system featuring 7 driving modes, one of which uses artificial intelligence that allows driver to best utilize a racetrack. You can have one of these for just 17.5 crore rupees excluding taxes, and Rimac is making only 150 of these. Coming to the next news, bookings open for Alcazar. Hyundai started the bookings for new 6-7-seater Alcazar. Company kept the booking price of 25,000 and it's about to launch on 18th of June 2021. Previously launch was delayed due to COVID lockdown. Alcazar is a 6-7-seater variant of the Creta and will stand in the competition with MG Hector Plus and Tata Safari. Alcazar also comes with similar front end design as the Creta, whereas it's a longer and little bit taller version of it with a new rear end design. Alcazar will be offered with 2 engine options of 2.0 liter petrol and 1.5 liter diesel in both manual and automatic transmission. Now the next update is Skoda Octavia launched finally. The new Skoda 4th Gen Octavia is out for sales in all over India, with pricing starts from 25.99 lakhs at showroom. The 4th generation Octavia follows Skoda's latest design line direction and is available in 2 variants. The first is Octavia Style, which is priced at 25.99 lakhs, and the second is fully loaded Octavia L&K, which is priced at 28.99 lakhs. The executive sedan is available in only front wheel drive petrol engine, which holds 2.0 liter turbo petrol TSI engine delivering 190 horsepower and 320 Nm of torque, with 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission as standard gearbox. Now coming to the next news, heavy price cut on selected Yamaha bikes. Yamaha Motor India has announced a massive price cut for the FZ25 and FZS25 motorbikes with new price tags. The FZ25 is now available at 1,34,000 rupees and FZS250 at 1,39,000 at showroom. The company said in the press statement that it has managed to bring down the input cost for the FZ25 series and passed on the benefit to its customer. With new price tags, company aims to reach to a wider audience base in the country. Now coming to the last update of this segment, Honda two-wheelers with Bluetooth connectivity. Suzuki, Hero MotoCorp and TVS have already introduced Bluetooth on their several two-wheelers. Honda also offers Bluetooth connectivity, but it's available only with a bigger capacity two-wheelers like Highness 350, CB1000R and etc. Therefore, to match its rivals, Honda is also planning to introduce Bluetooth on its selected variants. Honda's trademark application for Road Sync has been approved. Honda two-wheelers with semi-digital and digital instrument console could get Bluetooth connectivity in future. Also, Honda can launch newer variants that have this feature. And that's all for today in this episode of Newswheel. This is Amit Singh signing off, and until next time, keep watching Atomics Gears.